What's up, y'all? Today I'm gonna be confessing to y'all. I don't know when my trades are gonna win, lose, or break even. But what I do know is I follow my system, and when I follow my system, it can lead to long-term profitability. And you might ask, what do I mean by that? What do you mean I don't know when my trades are gonna win? What do you mean by that? So I'm gonna be going over some example trades I took this week, which were all losers, by the way. I didn't know if it was gonna win or lose, like I said, and I'm gonna be doing like an example right here first. So usually, say if in a bullish market, right? Let's actually get this path tool out so I can say in a bullish market, right? Right. Say if I had my demand zone, right? I have my demand zone. We have a break of structure to the top side. So we have nice break of structure right here. And then what we're expecting is price to pull back down to the zone for me to confirm it on a lower time frame to enter, right? So as price approaches this, it taps into our zone. Boom. Say if I hopped on a lower time frame. Say we have hopped on a lower time frame and we're looking to enter this. For me, I look for a double breaker structure. So say if we get our double breaker structure, this is a part of my system. So I'm following my system. I waited for my double breaker structure that shows us bullishness because as you know, on a lower time frame, this is all bearishness into the zone, but that doesn't mean it's bearishness overall. So we're waiting for that shift. So I got a double breaker structure. And then I look for my new demand zone. So this is all fractal. It happens on all time frames. So I look for my new demand zone. Once I enter a trade based on my double on breaker structure, the first thing in my head is to, oh, how can I break even this trade if possible? So once price gives me a double structure, so it comes up, comes down, comes up again. Once it comes up again, above my entry, the low is above my entry, then I will break even, right? If not, I'm not going to break even. So price after breaking even, it can stop me out at break even, which which goes into the thing where I said in the beginning, I don't know whether my trades are gonna um win, lose, or break even. All these systems I do, the system I have is tested. So I know what it does on long term, if you know what I mean. So after I get that break even, I have my partials at a 1 to 3. So I'm waiting to take partials. So after I get my break even, now I'm looking, all right, is price gonna partial? So I'll set my alert near a partial so once it goes off, I can go near the charts and get ready to partial. Oh, price got near my partial. Boom. I took my partials off. Baby price is so usually my partials is set at a 1 to 3. Now I'm looking, oh, is there a way for me to exit this trade early just in case? And I'm not meaning like, oh, I need to get out of this trade. Based on my rules, I wait for a double breaker structure to the downside. So say if this was it, right? It hit my 1 to 3. What am I waiting for next? So this is the low right here. If price did something like this, okay, it broke my first low. Because as you know, price can take out a low before continuing higher. So it broke the first low, pulls up, pulls back down. Okay, I got my double breaker structure to the downside. Exit the rest of the position right here. And that's what I mean by I don't know when the trades are gonna win or lose. It just follow your system. Or similarly, um, it could easily still go back up, or maybe it could continue. Yeah, it could continue go back up, and this is where it hits the full target and you make even more profit. Or sometimes there'll be scenarios where there's it's a double breaker structure to the downside is not present because the low is so close to the entry point where if it broke the low once and tried to break again, it will just stop you at break even, which is just part of the system. And that's what I mean. So right now, after I just went over that, I'm gonna be going over 3 trades I took this week. One was on Tuesday, and 2 of those trades was yesterday. So usually when I look for trades, my max is 0.50% because I'm taking this Met funding challenge. Usually it's 1% loss. So 0.50 I risk each trade, 1% loss for that trading day. But in this scenario is 0.50 overall. And then I will stop trading. So on Tuesday, I actually took it off the trades because I like my charts clean. But in this case, I left 2 of my trades on since they were just yesterday, and I can just easily go over that. So let's actually go over the trade that I took on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, let's see, I was looking at a 4-hour zone, which was, uh, where is it? Yeah, it was a hidden zone. It was the same zone that you see right now. So it was a hidden zone. As you can see, it failed. Um, Stuff like that. Zones fail. And then I had my area marked up based on my double breaker structure. And then I entered. And then, as you can see, it didn't give me an opportunity to break even this trade. See, so it the tap went up and didn't even on break once. So it took me out, and that's fine. So the other 2 trades shouldn't have happened, but I just noticed it shouldn't have happened today when I was going over that trade, and stuff like that happens. Sometimes you're gonna miss something which causes you to lose, or sometimes slippage will happen. It's just a part of the game. You just need to learn how to overcome it. So what I mean by that, I had after that zone failed, I noticed that there's also another zone right here, which I adjusted the zone right here. Um, it absorbed the low, so it was still valid. I was on a 2 hour, and I waited for a break of structure. So usually I like to go 1 time frame down or 2 time frames down to look for confirmations. So after I saw this 2 hour zone right here, and it tapped right here, usually I would just go down 2 time frames, so from the 1 hour to the 30 minute. But my mistake was I guess I didn't realize I was on the 2 hour, so I immediately hopped down to a 1 minute, which is a death sentence. That's a death sentence. What I should have did was hopped onto the 30 minute after that tap right here and wait for a break of structure of this high and look for a zone and then confirm it on a 1 minute. But it is what it is. See, it would have gave me no trade. So I was on the 1 minute time frame, and since I waited for a break of structure, so price broke, price broke again, found my hidden zone right here. So sometimes I use hidden zones. It depends on the mitigation of the other zones, which we'll get into another video. It tapped in, I entered, didn't give me a chance to break even, lost. Nothing more to it. So that was my first loss. I was waiting for the second one, so this time I was on a 3 minute for this entry, for the second entry. So I had a break structure, another one, a triple one. So it's showing me it wants to go bullish. It's on my zone. Entered right here. Loss. It is what it is. You know? So sometimes it happens where I would just miss something. And it's all a part of the game. And currently down a little bit. Hit 94 for the loss, for the loss limit for the daily, and the maximum so far for the week. I'm down 141, and it is what it is. This is the Myfxbook, and I'll keep updating y'all on the trades, the challenge, and everything. All right. So I hope y'all like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and if you found value in this video. Peace.